Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd take another look at the workshop and see what was out there, and got some really cool creations again today. Wow. So the very first entry that we're looking at right now, this is the Outer Venture by Ente, and this is a large mining vessel, I would say, for CV here. I'm sure it does a little more than just mining, but it really does a lot of crazy mining. We're talking asteroid mining and salvaging and the whole everything you can do in the game. I think pretty much for a CV miner, and this does it all. And it's really wild design here. Very detailed. Just kind of I got a tour around the hull of the ship here for a little bit. There is so much to see, and another thing too. The ship is largely asymmetrical as well. There are symmetrical features on it, but there's a lot of asymmetrical features as well. As you can tell, even from the front side of it here, got this large section over here, and to get the HUD on and things like that too. These are actually drill modules out over here as well. And I was kind of taking a look at some of the turrets. Now it's got some regular defensive turrets or potentially offensive turrets as well. But you can see that you got like drill turrets over here, asteroid mining drills and things like that. And it's got a whole bank of them really set up to drill from the left side of the ship as you're passing by an asteroid, which is really cool here. But man, there's just a lot to look at here. What a ship! It's also got some solar panels incorporated into the body. One heck of a really cool looking bridge in this back section here with all these tanks that are being kind of held up there. Yeah, just wow. I don't know really what else to say here. This thing is just it's really it's large. It's extremely detailed everywhere where you're looking. I was actually when I first spawned it in too, I was kind of looking at these areas and realized that these are actually the ramps that are going on here. I was kind of wondering what I was looking at there because the angle didn't look quite the same as the blockwork below it, and I thought that was really cool. I think they're I don't know for sure. We'll check from the inside, but I think they're just meant to be stationary like that to form those panels, which is really cool. Just look at all the stuff going on here. Then you've got a front bridge over here too, which is like a double floor bridge. I don't quite want to go in there yet, but just looking at it from the outside, it looks amazing. And this whole section over here, wow. Let's get down the other side of the ship, take a look at it from the top view as well. There's just, again, so much to see on this ship. It is immensely detailed. I can tell the Ente, I'm sorry, yeah, no, I got that right. Ente put a lot of time and effort into this creation, for sure. Looks like we've got some additional locations where we could add more thrusters as you use the ship as well. It's pretty cool how those extra thruster ports were done in there. You can kind of tell that thrusters would fit in there just the same, but it's really cool block work and texturing as well. And then of course the whole back side of the ship here. Take a look at the bottom, then we'll get up to the top of the ship here too. I like its it stands how it's sitting here on the ground here with the big old landing gear there. It's got some like construction yellow like accents throughout the ship too, but mostly it's gray. I love the texturing on the ship as well. It's kind of a mixed setup of textures where you're getting some of this, you're getting some of that, some of the flat ones in between there. Some of them are have the rust like decals over them. Some don't. Some have higher levels of rust over here, like maybe this area would be closer to the front, maybe getting a little closer to asteroid debris and stuff like that from all the mining, so it's a little dirtier. A lot of little elements like that going throughout this creation here. And then the top side here, we've got this really sweet main bridge back over here. Again, this is kind of a double decker. Well, No, I guess this one's not a double decker. It sort of looks like it though. Kind of is. Kind of is. That hangs over the side of the ship. This kind of gives me that a little bit of a Star Wars feel over there. And wow, just look at that. I love the block work going up here too, using the kind of squared off 22.5 angle, which I think that looks really cool in this situation here. The way that's done up, it's got that straight edge rather than the curvy or the angled edge that you see most of the time. And then talking about asymmetrical stuff too, you can again kind of see that the front end is asymmetrically done. And then this part in the center also is. You can kind of tell that this whole side is different than that of this side of the ship going through. And that carries on that way all the way back, pretty much the whole ship here. I think it gets more symmetrical at the very back part of the ship here where the bridge is, and getting into this tank storage area on the rear part of the ship. But wow, yeah, I could spend a long time looking at this one. This one is gorgeous. I mean, it really is gorgeous. Very, very well done. Wow. Anyway, let's get aboard and see what's going on the inside. Obviously, this thing is just so detailed. I again could just stare at it for a very long time. I'm going to adjust the lighting here too. I want to see what the natural lighting looks like. I'm trying to get it to a fairly dark thing. If this doesn't work, I will definitely brighten it up. Yeah, it is a bit dark in here, so that's not the ship's thing here. So let's get it to somewhere around there. I'm going to try to get out of God mode for a little bit, though. I worry that it might take a little too long to get through a ship this way, but especially a ship like this. Anyway, coming into the hangar, wow. Just like the outside hull of the ship, this hangar has detail going everywhere. Got this big crane thing that would go across the track of the main hangar area. Some crew members around. Got some, oh, that's interesting. So we got, looks like there's going to be some kind of med bay going up that way. You can kind of see it through the window there. And over here we've got some utility function here. So teleporter, armor repair, O2, and a med station. And a hangar door off of that side. So the other side doesn't actually, I think, have a standard hangar door, but this side does. And another sign of the asymmetrical layout of the ship here. Back over here, we've got kind of this alcove from the hangar. Very cool. Looks like we got a storage controller and a cargo box in the area. Looks really, really nice and detailed, though. I love the trim work going around the entry to the hangar side here. And wow. And we got another one of these sections that are kind of built in here over on the other side as well. So I guess I'm going to start going to the back side of the ship first, and then we'll get around here. Ooh, I love the inner elevator LCDs here. So we're on the main hangar, teleporter, medic, and lower engineering. Let's go up to 2, which looks like right here. I like how that's all highlighted on what level you're on. Let's get into here, and I have no idea what we're going to see inside of here. So it looks like we've got some medium shield parts in this general area here. I like the display on that. Looks like, if I'm not mistaken, that's 6 of them in here. Yeah, cool looking block work on the sides there. I like this big framing setup here too. Again, this whole area is asymmetrically done too, so you can't just look at one side of the ship and expect to see the same on the other side of the ship. Maintenance area back over here. And it looks like we've got parts for, yeah, thruster. Looks like another thruster upgrade mount over here facing for down thrust. And holy smokes, what is going on back here? We got a big sphere tank storage system going back here. Oh, okay. We're actually seeing out the back of the ship. So this would be a non-airtight zone, I think, walking through that door there. Wow. Very, very cool. And that, yeah, okay. So let's go back down and around here. Again, just trying to see it from a how you would see it walking through the ship in gameplay if you were walking through the ship. And it looks like another whole chunk of shields over there. Well, you can only get in a total of 8 of the medium shields. I thought 4 of each type here, but we've got, I guess there's 4 on this side. Maybe I probably miscounted on the other side, didn't I? Yeah, there's probably just 4 here. Yeah, not 6. Okay, so we got 8 total medium shield parts. What's this? Maintenance area. Oh, check that out. This actually is inside the ship. Oh, wow, look at this. So this is, yeah, more thruster upgrade spots over here. Looks like several more thruster upgrade positions for lift and strafing as well. And then you, yeah, and forward. Holy smokes, this thing is just full of upgrade slots here for thrusters and things like that. That is cool. I didn't realize I had so many upgrade areas. Head up the elevator here. And, wow, yeah. Very cool engineering section back here. Let me find my way back out of here. Let's go up the staircase. Oh, no, that actually goes around over there on this side. Let's get around here. We got our main shield in this general area here. Look at that ceiling up there. Kind of see up multiple levels. And this is overlooking the hangar again. Wow. Alright, so somehow I wandered up here. I got to find my way back down again. I also got some small shield parts here. So yeah, this engineering area is just full of thruster access points, thruster upgrade areas, shield parts, your main shield, the whole ball of wax here. I'm going to cheat a little bit here and, wait, actually, I'm not going to cheat. Let's go back to the central elevator here. Let's go up to 3. 3 is our CPU extenders, warp engineering, cantina, and hydroponics. Now we got to overlook over this shield area there. And we can see definitely our smaller shield parts and the mediums kind of like walking up on a level up above that, which actually kind of walks through here pretty nicely too. Wow, look at this. The craziness even going on with the block work around the ceiling area of the room. Let's back to that. Oh, so there's an elevator on either side here. Let's travel forward here a little bit. So this is walking kind of over the hangar, which is really, really cool. That's one heck of a hangar door set up on that side over there. And then we're getting into the cantina. Very cool. We got all our different food stuff here. Jeff's Lost Burger. Looks like there's going to be a little comedy in here. Some little references for things here. So yeah, this, if you ever wanted to get the Lost Burger, you come over here and you get the Lost Burger. We got our restrooms over here. Very nice. Nice looking restrooms. They kind of look like you would see in a restaurant. And on this side over here, it looks like we've got hydroponics. Ooh, I like that wood grain on the floor here with the plants nearby too. So these look like they would be, oh, do I got that right? Yeah, we got the grow lights right above here. So these would be all individual grow plots. Really cool kind of temporary block work that you would replace with grow plots in here. I like the design. And this wood grain's really just setting it off for me. And the color, look, man, this is nice. Really cool looking farm area here, I gotta say. And those, yeah, these grow lights are just kind of sneaking in there too, where it's almost like it almost doesn't look like a farm. Looks like kind of an engineering area, except for the wood grain and the plants over there, and the big old window where you can sit and chill. A couple big windows there. This is, wow, something else. Just something else. And these are going to be our our grow lights for each lane there. Let's go this way. So we got gravity control, captain's quarters. This way, let's go check this out. Wow. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to show everything in this ship. You're going to want to just sub this ship and check it out. I mean, seriously, this is one of those things that you just, if you're into Empyrion, and if you're a builder and you appreciate art and design and you're looking for ideas for your own stuff, this is one heck of a really cool creation to look at. I just look at some of these scenes, the way this is set up here. Just, I mean, sometimes it's not like super extraordinarily complex block work right here, but it looks so good, especially with the texturing and the coloring on it. Very nice. And we are heading up over here. Looks like we've got another bathroom, and we're getting to this. Wow, this is just like a chill out area, kind of overlooking this front bridge area. This must be the captain's quarters. That would make a lot of sense. Yes, sir. Let's take this elevator down. And over here, it looks like we've got just some more amazing looking stuff everywhere. Holy smokes. So, I'll turn around and go forward here in a second. I just wanted to get a good look at what is going on the inside here. And this, yeah, wow. This has a lot of immersion to it, too, I gotta say. Man, I don't even know where I'm at right now. Okay, so we're gonna come right back there. I just want to check out this this front bridge and this kind of production area. Obviously, a couple areas for constructors right there, like the force field. And this is getting into this this front kind of double-decker bridge area, which I didn't even notice that other room back over there before. And then there's obviously a way down to the lower part of the bridge. Just got this over here. It's wow. Very, very cool. Again, this must have taken a good amount of time to build this ship, but this is Ente, and you know, kind of used to that kind of thing from Ente. He really just does some really detailed and expansive ships. A lot of immersion going on here. So let's walk back to this room here. I like the most of the hall and a lot of the interior areas have a kind of a darker tone to them. Some different colors involved in there, like some kind of this really kind of darkish brownish red color, and then there's some grays in here. But then you get into this zone over here, and it has all that going on, plus this white area here around a fusion reactor, and it almost looks like it's its own subsection framing, kind of mixing in two different color schemes in the same general area, which I think, again, looks really good. And it looks like we got a whole lot more room for constructors out in this general section here as well. And look at, man, we got another floor down over there with all the busy work going on there. I'm gonna have to go down here. It's kind of there's several different elevators in different parts of the ship here, but to get around. And this looks like another big location here, I gotta say, for a secondary fusion reactor, very similar to the setup of where this one is, which is one heck of a display for a fusion reactor. Again, that's neat. That is really cool. And production area right across from the fusion reactors. But I mean, these fusion reactors are out of the way, so you're not gonna fry yourself walking anywhere near this hallway over here. We got like wow, there's like this whole other little chunk going around here. Nice. Holy smokes. I'm getting lost now. I'm not lying. I'm starting to get myself lost in the ship. It's gonna happen. So we got a fuel room over here. Wow. Looks like we got a lower entry point down here. It goes down to the ground. So just another way into the ship. But yeah, this huge amazing work done on this. Oh, look at this. We got another scaffolding kind of thing to walk up here. And this big like inset bay area that we've seen from the front of the ship on the outside. Oh, that's wild. And again, this thing is really set up to do some serious asteroid mining and you name it. Huge amount of mining drills for that, especially down the left side of the ship. And this leads us back into that hangar that where we started out from. Wow. Well, anyway, I'm sure there is more in the ship that I have not seen yet. In fact, I'm going to go check out this one area that I did not get to. I want to see what's going on over here. So it looks like we're kind of overlooking some, I believe those are some solar panels. No, those are ramps. Oh, that's on the other side of that ramp area from the outside. Oh, that's wild too. The hallway gets around back over to the harvest controllers section, which kind of wraps around this whole fusion reactors area. Such a trip, because obviously there's the whole ship is just completely asymmetrical pretty much on the inside too. I'm sure there's little elements of symmetry in certain places, but for the most part, this is definitely an asymmetrical ship. All right, so anyway, let's get out. Let's look at some numbers here. Now, I know this is obviously a Reforged Eden creation here. So let's start out here. We're unlock level 25, size class 21, 66 forward, 33 strafing, 66 lift, 66 reverse, and 33 down. 40 fuel tanks, 4 oxygen tanks, 28 hour and 8 minute build time. It is going to need some crew and some estrium and zacosium for sure. This is a big ticket item though. I mean, anything typically that's running fusion reactors and stuff like that is a pretty big ticket item in the game. Late game for sure ship, if not end game ship. For mining, I don't know if I've seen a more powerful asteroid miner yet. There probably is some other things out there, but I might have not seen them. Let's take a look at your storage here. Actually, and CPU too. I'm sorry about that. CPU. Looks like we are going to need to put in some quantum auxiliary or hamster cores or something in there to balance out the CPU. And obviously, if you're going to upgrade it, and there's a lot of upgrade potential on the ship, especially with thrusters, additional fusion reactor, constructors. Yeah, so it's going to want quite a lot of CPU. But you can get it operational by adding in, I don't exactly know how many or what combination, but definitely some auxiliary and maybe some quantum cores to get that up. Storage-wise, okay, so we've got a lot of storage going on here too. We got a 640K water, 2 products at 640K a piece, 3 harvest controllers at 320 a piece. Looks like 4 other standard controllers here at 640. Miscellaneous boxes, things like that. 2 320K ammo controllers. And then again, some more miscellaneous boxes and things throughout the ship. Wow, you know what? There's something else I missed. I did not go up to the main bridge of this ship. Holy smokes, I was just thinking about that. Never did make my way here. So let's get in here too before I move on to the next one. I just wanted to take a good look at this here too, because this looked really impressive from the outside, and likewise looks very impressive from the inside. And looks like we've got some. Oh, you can add some rail guns to this as well. CPU will be sufficient if you start with 10 aux cores. Great information here. I was just randomly guessing, and I didn't really have an idea there. Thrusters are marked with T. P menu upgrade markers as well. Let's check out the P menu options. So upgrade marker, and then we got hangar stuff. Let me just hit a bunch of switches here. Asteroid mode, dense asteroid. I don't know if I'm probably not supposed to turn them all on at once like that, but just want to see what happens on the outside of the ship here. Yeah, so you can see all these asteroid mining drills going all throughout the side here. There's a lot of them too, and then of course the whole front end mining setup here too, which is extensive. I mean, again, this is a really high-end miner. Wow. All right. Well, anyway, I got to. Yeah, this is pretty amazing. So again, hats off to Ente for making yet another amazing-looking ship here with detail levels that are just through the roof. and the added complexities of building a ship asymmetrically for the most part. I mean, literally, I think the first 2/3 of the ship is asymmetrically done, and then probably the interior areas of some of the other parts of the ship are also asymmetrically done, which is just really, really cool. Wow. Yeah, awesome work, Ente. So the next creation here, this is one of my more favorite looking fighter ships I've seen before. This is the MCI Hornet F7A by Niwi Alex M. And this is a Star Citizen build. This is one of the early Star Citizen ships when they first started their production on the game. This is one of the entry ships that I think they had in there. And this looks really, really cool. I love the Hornet basically has this big round section over here and then would have some kind of device over here. In this case, it has a big turret there, which is that looks really, really cool. Love how oh, this is neat too. I love this like intake over here on the side, how that was done with thin blocks and making this this angle. It really does look like kind of a intake you would see on a fighter aircraft for sure. That's cool. And really cool looking back wing on here again, just like the Hornet. We got our radar here. I think in some of the earlier models of the Hornet, at least I've seen, I think the radar was actually kind of where the gun was. But I like this gun up here, and then the radar kind of sits right back over there. Cool looking wings too, using like half blocks out here and a little bit of curvy action there. We got some more Gatling guns out on the wingtips, like how they kind of slope in like that. But again, yeah, this is definitely modeled after the Hornet from Star Citizen, as it's named that as well, MCI Hornet to be specific. Hold on, I don't know if I'm seeing any thrust going on here. Yeah, we got power. Okay. Oh, the thrusters are off. I see. Yeah, that's nice. That is really sharp. I like the paint scheme on it too. You got kind of the that lighter gray and green going on here. It looks like this creation is. Let me just. I think it's using structural frame blocks here. Yeah, I think that's what these guys are over here. So. Yeah, limited coloring options on those structural frame blocks and texturing options, but the author did a great job with that where they were used. And I think just back over here, there's probably some other places. Yeah, some of these angles over here look like they're 3-to-1 ratio. Let's take a look at. Oh, do I not have you sitting on the ground? Let me fix that up there. Oh, you were on the ground. Ah, there's the landing gear. For some reason, I don't think I had the landing gear down. Yeah, that's cool. Nice choice of landing gear for the ship here too. I like where the strafing thrusters are. Yeah, this is really neat. I like it. Nice looking ship here. Cool looking angles and stuff. And I got to say, I mean, the whole thing really sets it off. But this whole angular intake over here, that's so fitting. So it looks so cool with the creation here. All right, well anyway, let's take a look at some numbers. I don't believe this ship has any interior on it. I don't exactly know what it all has going on in there. So I guess we're starting out with CPU here. So 50,000 out of 60,000 CPU. So it's a Reforged Eden Core 9. Set up at least on CPU blocks. Does have extra CPU available. Unlock level 20, size class 1, 91 forward, 21 strafing, 22 lift, 45 reverse, 22 down, 7 fuel tanks, 1 oxygen tank. It does have 10 RCS units in here. 3 hour and 47 minute build time. It does use a very small amount of estrium and zacosium. Not a whole lot though. Running, these are heavy Gatling guns. So we got 6 heavy Gatling guns, 1 heavy minigun turret, and long-range radar built into this, which is really cool. Again, the CPU, I think we kind of looked at that on the other screen there. Take a look at your storage. So we got an ammo controller at 4250 and then a pentaxid tank. Let me also hop in here, and that's something I should have done with Ente's ship as well, is take a look at the shield strength on it. This one has 4430 shield stock. Let me get into here, and I just wanted to see. Yeah, we do have a warp drive as well. Figured it did. Kind of hidden away in there inside of the inner hull here. Yeah, very cool. Very cool design and creation here. Definitely like that. Looks like it'd be kind of fun to fly around too, with the heavy Gatling guns and things like that on it. So again, this is the MCI Hornet F7A. List SC is for Star Citizen by Niwi Alex M. Very, very cool ship there. Nice addition to the SVs out there. So the next creation here, this is the Orca by Atreus. And this is pretty cool looking. This has got a different look to it entirely versus the last couple of ships we were looking at. I like this. It's kind of a smooth looking design here. Different, and kind of a bulky area. Or well, yeah, it's just neat the way it's kind of doing the body work. It is, again, it's just pretty different from your norm. I like this interior area here too, and this whatever's going on right here looks really cool. That looks like that's got to be a LCD projection. Like there's thruster areas here. Oh, the Orca name right on the side back over there. Running some pretty big forward thrust on here. We got a couple XL thrusters. Oh, that looks really cool. Like the choice of blocks and the texture lights behind those blocks. That is really cool across the back side of the ship there. Other than that, it is definitely painted like an Orca or a killer whale would be. You know, the white and black set up there, and I can see where the author came up with a name on it with. Oh, that's cool. I mean, obviously, we got quite a bit of launcher-style weaponry in here. Looks like a lot of these are filler placeholders where you could put in some more launchers. Of course, we'd probably need more CPU if you did that. But it looks like it's got some room over there. This over here, let me just see what we're looking at here. Positron, okay. I want to make sure. Some of these turrets look the same, and they could be salvaging or asteroid miner or something like that, and they might have the same model as what like a positron or a weapon has. So I just kind of like to look at those, see what I'm looking at there. So obviously we got a front entry ramp over there. And I like this little side alcove too, where you can kind of see inside the ship a little bit through these glass areas. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to go through the front, and let me get out of God mode here a minute. And I'm going to try to adjust the lighting a little bit. Again, if it's too dark, I'll brighten it back up again and just like to see what happens there. I know a lot of authors will put in a lot of effort with trying to get the lighting right in the ship, and there's a whole art to that as well. So I'm a little too bright yet, maybe. Well, let's try it about there. Okay, so as soon as we walk in here, we got a bombardment bridge, which is, oh wow, check this out. This was unexpected. What is going on? Oh, that's a glass floor. It's got this thing here. What is this thing? I don't know what that thing is. It looks like we're looking at a couple different things. What is that? Hold on. What? I don't know. Oh, it's an upside down seat. Oh, wow. That's just a trip. I've never seen that done before. Hold on. So I'm literally sitting in it, and it sits you at a different angle. Like you're looking straight down. I got to see how this is all set up here. That is really interesting. I like this little this section here. That looks sharp too. I like with the LCD up above there, and that neat looking ramp. So very clean interior on the inside. We got some gray carpet, nice walls and everything like that. Looks like we've got a 640K cargo bay on on both sides over here. So a couple of 640s, a couple advanced constructors. Oh, I love the LCD work there too. Very clean, very nice looking. You could see this on a real business out there, you know. And we're into a computer room. It talks about adding, there are 10 empty slots for either side for quantum or aux cores. Makes sense. And that's kind of, author kind of highlighted where they would go. Looks like we got another storage controller out in here too. Harvest bay. And we come into our shield room over here. Looks like we got a deconstructor up over in the corner there too. What's on this side? Ah, look at that long-range radar and gravity generator. Oh, there's quite a lot in this ship. It didn't look super big from the outside, but the inside's really showing that it's got quite a lot of stuff going on here. So we got a generator room, and it looks like we got a location to add another generator on this side. And just see if we got the same thing. Whoops. Let me try to avoid the ramp there. And yep, okay, so we can put in up to 4 of these big advanced generators in the ship. It's got 2 of them stock. I like this is really neat how these doors are all angled coming off this main room here too. That is an interesting aspect there. Pretty innovative. I like that. So over here looks like we got some other big upgrade slot locations here. We've got a couple medium shields, at least in this side, and it looks like we could fit some more. I believe that's what these would be for. So yeah, that'd be 3x3x2. So 2 more medium shields on that side. Get over to this side, and yep, now we've got the other 2 more plus 2 more upgrade slots for medium shields. And we got some small shield parts along the top over here up in taxi tank. And then back over here, we've got our warp drive on display here. That looks really cool. Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, just kind of isolated from the rest of the ship, so all this stuff's kind of behind armored glass, which would probably help with surviving things. We're just still on the bottom deck. Let's. I did go forward already. That was a computer room. Let's go up the elevator here to the next floor. So deck 2. Variable storage. Oh, that is a storage controller there. All right, let's hop to this area here. Oh, wow. This is kind of giving me like a little bit more of like a yacht-like vibe in this section here. This is cool, and this gets you to the rear landing pad, which is actually pretty good sized. The ship is a little bit bigger than you think it is, or at least what I was thinking it was. I didn't think it was all that big, but it is pretty extensive here. So over here it looks like we got our full medical bay, all our specialized equipment, plus a fridge in there. And what do we got going on the other side here? Looks like a crew room, probably the captain's room, with its own bathroom and shower and food processor and fridge. Nice window there. And then we get up into our main bridge here. A couple pilot seats. Oh, it's letting us know that the shields are off currently. That's a nice looking, yeah, I like this little, the way the floor is with the wood grain. It's got this kind of black, I don't know what it is, but it looks nice. Kind of like a door like thing over the door there, which would get you back down into the elevators set up over there. Wow, yeah, this is nice. A very nice ship. I'm curious on its price and all that stuff. It looks like to have a lot of function in it. You know, you can bring up your shield. It's quite elegant inside. It's got a place for production and all that stuff. Let's take a look at some numbers here. So to start with, we're unlocked level 25, size class 3, 57 forward, 15 strafing, 31 lift, 57 reverse, 31 down. Got 50, holy smokes, 58 fuel tanks and 10 oxygen tanks in here. A lot of fuel. This thing can go for a long time with a tank of gas there. Quite a decent barrage of weaponry. We do have a couple artillery cannons. It is using some sentry guns on here. Long-range radar, positron, advanced laser cannons. No RCS units. 18-hour and 51-minute build time. Uses some estrium and zirconium in the mix. Kind of expected that, especially with, it does have increased shielding and stuff like that as well. In fact, shield on here, 23,100 is its stock shield at least. Obviously, had some room for upgrading that. Let's get into its storage here. So we've got a primary cargo. Looks like that's 640K. Components, 640K. Cargo deconstruction intake, 432K for that. 320K for harvest, makes sense. Cargo 3 overflow, another 432K. Ammo, 320K. And cargo 7 valuables. Okay, that's a box. So yeah, quite a lot of cargo storage in here too. Definitely. Not a whole lot of miscellaneous boxes, just a couple. Like, well, basically this one. Yeah, very, very cool. Wow. So yeah, again, this is the Orca by Atris. If I said that correctly, if I didn't, please correct me. But I'm trying to sound it out better, hopefully. All right. So the next creation here, this is the Aknet Starter CV by Solusticor. And I'm wondering if this has any references to any other games, such as I get a little bit of an Elite Dangerous vibe on this one, a little bit, but not entirely. Kind of like the top-down shape of it, but I'm not sure because the name's unfamiliar to me, and I don't know if this is anything has any reference whatsoever to Elite Dangerous. It very well may not. It's a cool-looking starter here. I like this color fade going on here, or this gradient of the colors going on the sides there. It's a nice little nice accent there. I'm just kind of looking at the general layout. Now, first, it is a starter CV. So it's got looks like our drone defense going on here. Long range radar on the back. I believe that's long range radar. We'll make sure. We've got a nice entry point on the back of the ship here as well. Like this, the little accents, like the little texture light block pieces there. That looks really cool. We got a yellow one up on the front here. Well, that's cool. I also have front entry, and I got a bridge right up top there. Yeah, it's very, very cool. I like the general sleekness and design of it, and yeah, really cool choice with the gradient color there. And we got a small landing pad up on the top of the ship here. Have a glass window kind of going in there. Cool looking texture lights on the top side there. But yeah, overall just pretty elegant looking. Not trying to be all rusty and everything, just like a new model ship, higher end kind of thing, luxury. So anyway, here let's go aboard here and see what's going on. Let me try to get out of God mode here for a little bit again. Did I tour that last ship in God mode? I probably did. Sorry, it's habit. Done it for so long. So yeah, so coming in here, as soon as you come in, nice little foyer area here, a couple storage controllers off to either side, and then it looks like it goes right back into this room here, which would also be the rear entryway, which does have a small hangar on the inside here, which is yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't expect necessarily a hangar here, but yeah, that is so you're not going to move anything too big around, but you can move probably a HV minor or SV minor or something along those lines. Okay, so let's go straight across. Oh yeah, I'm in an elevator, and so this goes actually up as soon as you walk in here. Oh, that's interesting. And then we got a door up to the landing pad on the back, and cool looking. I like the railing pieces used right there. That looks nice. So over here looks like we got a cargo box. We got an advanced constructor here. Got a door off the side. Looks like an engineering area. Place to see the generators and some thrusters over here. Gravity generator, main core. Looks like a basic CPU core. A little bit of extra room for things on the sides over here. Could be all kinds of different parts that could go there, including potential thruster upgrades. I'd have to see the outside of the ship for that one. Let's walk around this side here. Putting a lot of stuff in a small area here. That's cool. So here's our warp drive on this side and taxi tank. And yeah, again, probably a little bit more room in here to put in some more stuff. We got our shield back over there. So it looks like, yeah, warp drive, shield, all that stuff is in here. You kind of want that in the starter anyway, starter CV. And then it looks like right through this door here is going to be our bridge. Very nice. We got a food processor, med station, armor locker, O2, and a fridge all in the bridge itself as well. And a separate oxygen setup over there. Interesting how these glass pieces kind of come down here in the corners here. Kind of neat setup there. Oh, this is nice. It's again, it's a starter CV. So here, let me back away here a second. Let me get into God mode again and take a look at some numbers here. We'll start with unlock level 15, size class 1, 32 forward, 16 strafing, 32 lift, 16 reverse, 14 down. Does have 4 fuel tanks, 1 oxygen tank, 3 hour and 39 minute build time. Takes a very small amount of estrium and zacosium, but not very much at all on that. Pretty inexpensive build time here. Again, starter CV. So it's a single basic CPU core, and it does have near 80,000 additional CPU left over, which is kind of cool for upgrades and things like that. Let's take a look at your storage. So we've got, it looks like out cargo at 16K and in cargo at 200K. And we have 88K ammo. Everything is really bright and nicely color coded here. I like that. I like having these numbers here too, so you kind of know how big they are just by looking at the list. So that part's very cool. One last thing, let's take a look at the main here. So stock shield 4400 on here, and it's obviously it's loadout. It does it's running 2 retractable cannon turrets, 2 retractable sentry guns, and 2 standard cannon turrets. So again, it's a starter. It's inexpensive, pretty quick spawn time on here. Isn't going to break the bank on any of the resources. Obviously, any starters, those are going to probably need cobalt, titanium, and neo, and things like that. So, yeah, very nice looking ship here. Again, kind of small, compact, cool shape to it. Love the color fading and things like that. So again, this is the Oknat starter CV by Salusticor. So the next one here, this is the Vex D102 Drakari by Unileska Koriku. If I said that, I probably said that wrong. But this looks really cool. So this, again, wow. So yeah, this actually is kind of a Star Trek-like ship here. I'll check that out. It's got like it's like a smaller Star Trek ship. It's not super big, but it's got some nacelles out to the back here, which look really cool. You can kind of see the red glowies and whatnot on it. The ship itself is more of a darker toned. Let me get the lighting on full here a minute. And it looks like we got some retractable turrets. Got some various windows and things going on the hull. This would be I guess the saucer part of the hull, and a lot of texture lights here on the bottom side here. That looks really cool. And that's another, looks like a retractable turret right over there as well. Yeah, this is like taking like a Star Trek ship and miniaturizing it. So this is like pretty small, sort of. I mean, it's not, it's bigger than the last ship, which was a starter. But this is cool. So we've got a, looks like a, glass window here. I don't actually see a cockpit right there though. So I was going to say that was looks like a first-person cockpit, but it's not really. At least in that location, there's probably one maybe back over here. Maybe not. Right there, it looks like. Interesting. That's just cool. Nice looking block work. I like this thin nacelle design and things like that. It's again just kind of a miniaturized Star Trek ship, but different. A little bit different on its coloring and things like that. But then again, on the Star Trek ships come in a lot of different colors. This one actually, it kind of looks like it has a bit of a purple tone to it, but I don't know if that's just the gray and maybe the lighting the lighting environment that I'm in here. Very cool. Let's find a way aboard here. I know there was a way down from the top. I just was kind of curious if there's something going on the bottom or entry doors, if something's gonna pop up open for me here. Maybe not. We'll see from the inside. Let's go through here. And then we'll try to find a way back out here. So let me adjust the lighting real quick. And so yeah, this is the main bridge area, and that is yeah, kind of a third-person bridge, I would definitely say. Probably a little more secure and stuff like that. So yes, as soon as you come in through the top, you're like right there. Is there a door or a barrier here or something though? I was looking for like a force field or something like that. But we're looking straight up at the sky there. Huh. Interesting. So let's head this way. Looks like we got an elevator here. And have a hallway going either way here. So let's head forward here. That's what we got in this room. Oh, wow. Looks like we got a location to add some grow plots over here. So nine grow plots, at least in this room. Place to sit and chill and eat. This is kind of the front of the ship here, looking out that front glass window. And this is looks like thruster access hallway there. Let's take this all the way back here. And this gets into a crew room over here on the side with the glass window on the side. Very cool. We got our shower and toilet. And a fridge in there as well. And we're kind of in the center room over here. This looks like I would say a production room. We got our main CPU core over here. Looks like there's locations where you could add in some large constructors. You also have a I have no idea. It looks like a shower. At first I was going to say there's a shower here, but that's not a shower. That's some block work and some glass. that's pretty cool. We got that on the other side over here too. It's like you could always remove that center part and add another piece in there, maybe a small constructor or something like that. That's cool though. I like that. And then where are we here? Oh, we've got that same thing kind of going on over here. It's just sort of how it's like the wiring. It's like how the ship works, kind of like a decorative item there, which is very cool. So we got a gravity generator back over here. Looks like our warp drive and pentaxid tank. And this back kind of engineering area. Another storage controller. That's cool. So let's see. We're up at the top floor over here. That's kind of just overlooking that bottom room here. Cool looking, like the texture lights and the way the interior is done. Kind of that kind of a bluish look on the inside. So that's yeah, a little pretty interesting as well. I like that. And we got it's that is the top of the elevator there. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, okay, so we got an entry point right back here as well. Here, I'm going to get into God mode here. Turn on some lights again. So we got a way in there, and we got a way in right over here, right above where the pilot seat is. I don't know if I'm missing it, though, but I didn't... It's almost like I didn't see... Oh, yeah, there is. There's a door right here. Really hard to see. Come on, open sesame. Open! That looks like a door, right? I haven't got my light on. Or no, I don't. My light doesn't work. Uh-oh. Just because I don't have my helmet on. Anyway, there is a... I thought that was a door down here, but I could be mistaken. I'm really haven't... Certainly it looks like it, though. Oh, no, that's a retractable sentry gun. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, very cool. Very cool design here. Kind of a small Star Trek-like ship. Let's take a look at some numbers on here. So to start with, we are unlocked level 12. So yeah, more of a starter type of ship. I didn't see anything terribly expensive looking on the ship, like part-wise and things like that. That would be high CPU value. So unlocked level 12, size class 2, 16 forward, 5 strafing, 12 lift, 6 reverse, 5 down. 2 fuel tanks, 1 oxygen tank, 4-hour and 13-minute build time. It is running 8 retractable sentry guns throughout the hull, and 7 retractable minigun turrets and a detector. So yeah, quite a bit of actual weaponry on here. More, it's hiding most of them, of course. CPU-wise, looks like we're just running a basic CPU core only, and you got about 59,000 extra CPU left over, which is cool for upgrades and things like that. Storage-wise, yeah. So we got an ammo controller at actually several ammo controllers. Looks like they're going to fluctuate a little bit in size here. We had one at 17K, and it looks like yeah, 2 of them are at 17K, and the rest of them are at 8K. And then we have a couple, 3 controllers, or storage controllers, fluctuating a little bit in size between 17 and 16K on those. So, kind of quite a few different controllers. None of them are super big, but you have a lot of places to put your ammo and some storage and things like that. But again, I would kind of deem this as a starter CV. Certainly aligns to that in its price and everything like that. Quite inexpensive overall. One last thing I want to take a look at here is it does not look to have a shield in its stock. I didn't see one inside, but it appears to have no shield. Well, hold on. Am I just missing it? I don't think so. I don't think it had the shield hardware in there for that. But yeah, again, very cool. And this is the VEX D102 Drakari by Uniliska Koriku. Very cool. So the last creation today here, this is a pretty big one again here. This is the Zeus OPSCOM HCV 37 by Diesel. And yeah, this looks like a pretty wild creation here. Kind of a, I don't know, more of a, almost like a fleet carrier of some origin. Big landing surface area on the top. Kind of almost looks like a bit of a carrier. Like there's this big structure on the back here, which is really wild. Look at that. Almost looks like a kind of an industrial storage unit here. I don't know. That is wild. It's got doors out. You actually go up in there too. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Just checking out the hall here. There's a lot of stuff to look at on this one as well. So we got some big like kind of side, almost like a nacelle type of setup, sorta back over here. Not exactly like Star Trek or anything like that. quite a bit different, but a nice looking setup over here for holding some thrusters. Looks like we got lift thrust and reverse thrust. Cool looking turret mounts on the side here. Looks like a open turret mount for extra turrets later on. I like this this cage kind of built up around these pipes over here. Well, that's pretty interesting. Almost kind of looks like they're like 45-degree angled blocks there, but it's just how it was built there. Very cool. So we got some pipes kind of going from the front part to the back part with a cage around it. We got some intakes over here. Looks like we got some forward thrust and down thrust in this area. Looks like a lot of potential room for upgrades. I wouldn't doubt that that'd be something that you could do on here. Neat looking solar panel arrangement back over here. That's I don't think I've ever seen solar panels displayed like that before. That looks pretty cool. Kind of like some kind of like rack or something like that. That is really cool. And obviously some kind of bay down over here. Got some ramps going to it. On the underside here, wow, look at all this going on here. So we got a big glass window looking in part of the ship from there. Got more turret mount or turret upgrade slots or places to put them. And then we got a front hangar over here too, and another like another landing pad. And we're coming across the front of the ship here. Looks like maybe a couple locations for some launchers, future launchers in various spots. Right now they're just populated with some antenna and a whole lot of really cool looking bridge back in here. Got a lot of crew going on there, main pilot seats. It's got a second floor up there too. Big front glass window on here. It's very cool. Yeah, this is pretty wild. And obviously a couple elevator ways down in, big old blast door, probably leading into the hangar I'm suspecting below this area. And this is a big surface area to park creations on. Not to mention you have more landing pads in places all over the place. So right now I kind of deem this as a carrier in nature, but I don't know that for sure yet. So anyway, let's board the ship here. I guess I'm going to start. I don't know. There's a lot of ways in and out, so I'm going to come in through here and we'll snake our way around a little bit here and see what's going on. Adjust the lighting real quick. And I'll get out of God mode. So, yeah, as soon as you walk in, got this big hangar area here. I like this blockwork going across the ceiling. It's kind of got that big Y-shaped piece there, kind of support beams and whatnot. And then it looks like this front hangar joins into a very large internal hangar here. Wow, I'm going to just walk down this way because you can. Could have taken the elevator, but that was more fun. Oh, this is cool. I like the angled wall structure over here on the side. And it looks like we got some bays over here. Looks like just parking lot bays. This is a big hangar though. Kind of yeah, it kind of looked like it was going to have a big hangar. It's actually a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be yet though. Got some interesting like framing and stuff going around the hangar. Like these yeah, these like support beams that go across here. We got a crane over in this section. The cool looking thing coming down from the ceiling there. Looks like a some kind of bracket to mount something. And yeah, definitely, yeah, cool looking crane design on that one as well. And yeah, this is pretty wild too. We got a support beam that's joining up to this angled wall surface here that we're getting over to so there's bays kind of like going all around the outer walls of this hangar space here. We got bay 4. Looks like a light comes up here when we get close to this. And holy smokes, this goes to yet more parking space over here. I like this back hangar area. Wow. And it goes down from here yet too. This is, again, this is a pretty big ship, I gotta say. Really, really cool here. Alright, so we're here. I guess I'm going to turn around. Man, there's elevators everywhere. Let's go down this one and see where we end up at. This goes down 2 floors. Alright, so we're kind of walking on a glass way that's right over the landing pad. That actually just links up to this back elevator here on the bottom. Oh, it's not an elevator block right here in the middle. Wonder if that was just something that disappeared or something. Yeah, it looks like there's no elevator block on that one side there, but this side does have it. So yeah, weird, probably maybe a weird symmetry glitch or something like that going on there. So we're back in here. Looks like we've got a large area. Okay, so this is a way down. Holy smokes! This is not what I thought it was. I thought this was, for some reason, going to be the bottom of the ship, and I'm wrong on that. There's probably a mechanism that opens this whole door setup. It looks like all this opens up, plus the ramps, to allow you to park more creations down below in this area and drive them up to the main hangar. And it looks like the front doors on the ship. I wonder if there's P menu options that control this. Forward SV hangars. Let's turn on some of this stuff. Main SV. A lot of P menu options here. Backlights. I'm going to just turn everything on here. And, so yeah, right at the front here. Oh, check that out. Oh, wow. Look at that setup going on here. Oh, it's got like walk paths out on the side, too. Holy smokes, I didn't expect that. This whole thing opens up and it literally, you can get into, yeah, right through this room and drive stuff all the way back into this main hangar area, which is, again, pretty expansive. Oh, that's a really cool setup there for loading and stuff like that. You could just, I just imagine seeing this in some show or something where they're just lined up with tanks and stuff. They come, this thing lands, and it's just one tank after another comes rolling down the doors there, or whatever, some invasion force or something. Very, very cool. And this was that. Yeah, this was. Where is this? Yeah, okay. This is going back to that front hangar. I'm getting lost again, so I'm gonna go. Let's go this way. Holy smokes! We got several floors over here. So it looks like we've got a farming section over here. Looks like 36 grow plots in this general area already installed. And okay, we got a quick way in from the top of the ship here at the top. Right into the elevator. Let's go to this floor, back to that hangar. Let's go down here. And looks like we've got some crew areas here. More of a, for quite a few crew members on that side for sleeping. Over here is more of your kitchen area. And then up into the front, this part of the front of the ship, which looks like it has some passenger seats, more crew members, but not where the pilot actually is sitting. Oh, look at this. All kinds of stuff going on up over here. Game tables and everything. Bookshelf. Very cool. And let's go down to this floor. Oh, okay, so this looks like a production room, and it looks like we've got one advanced constructor in here now, a couple small constructors, obvious places for more of that equipment, quite a bit of it actually. So a nice production room kind of overlooking the bottom of the ship. Yeah, we're not actually looking at the hang. Wow, we're way over here in the ship now. That's wild. And where does this go? This is a force fielded. Oh, this is just this. That's wild. This is kind of like a utility bay. It's got some O2 and it's force fielded, and it's like this platform that's kind of hanging down there in that part of the ship. And just looking at this from the bottom side too, that looks pretty wild, doesn't it? Big industrial hangar, well, carrier type creation. So yeah, what a trip on the design here. I know I'm missing a lot of places. Hold on, let me fly around over here. I want to get up to the main bridge. No, that's the farm. No, so there is no bridge actually up over here. Ah, down over here there is. Aha, so I'm going to backtrack from here, but look at this area. This is cool. So we've got, looks like a med bay over here. Got a clone chamber, O2, the other specialized medical equipment on the other side, another doctor, and our main bridge here. Armed guard, we got a hot door, restricted access going into this room. Why is my light not working? Huh. I don't know. I can't seem to turn on a flashlight for some odd reason, which is kind of odd. Not sure why that is right now. Yeah, cool bridge area here too. There's a lot. This is a pretty big ship, and I think we explored most of these front areas here. I'm not sure if there's going to be more rooms and stuff going off the back of the ship. Let me get back into God mode and move around a little quicker here. We open up that big door on the top there. Obviously, you can park stuff in from the top of the ship as well. And I wanted to get back in this area and find a way up to that section back over on the top there that we've seen. Let's just see what's going on in here. Got another hot room access door going into, looks like some fuel tanks. Oh, there's an elevator inside of here. Looks like upgrade parts here for potential another strafing thruster. I think we've seen some of that from the outside as well. Go all the way to the top on this one. So we're up on level 6 here. Got a door going off to this way. Ah, CPU core room over here. Looks like we got locations for some quantum auxiliary cores. Quite a lot of locations around here for that. Our main CPU core right there. Wow, neat setup on the CPU room. Quite expansive there. So these elevators aren't going to go up any higher, are they? Set out throughout the front. Okay, now we're on a balcony around the hangar area. Let's take this up to 8. Wow, okay, so we got more hallways here. I'm going to adjust the lighting a little bit. Sorry, guys, probably really dark right there. So more utility function here. Access to go out and walk. So yeah, a way to get into this this top area here. So we're getting close to this this piece off the back side. Follow this around, see where it goes. Looks like right back down again. Just trying to figure out how to get up there. Maybe in the center. Yeah, probably right here. Holy smokes. Okay, so that's quite a bit more up there, isn't it? Take the elevator all the way to 9. That's the top. So yeah, now we definitely got to be up in that top section there. Kind of, again, overlooking like a control tower type of setup. Overlooking all the operations on the flight deck. And it looks like we've got, I wonder if these are set up to dock other creations here. It kind of looks like these are like some form of like a module bay. And there'd be 6 of them, obviously numbered here. Where something lands here, the doors line up and you walk in here. Oh, that would make a lot of sense. I would have to do a little bit more research, but I bet you that's the case on why this is designed the way it is. And then we got some more turret mounts on the very top side of that. Ah, very, very cool. So yeah, if you're looking for a big carrier with a lot of potential storage space on it here, a lot of places to park stuff, both inside and outside, and some really cool stuff going on, like this whole this whole front mechanism on how you can like load stuff into the hangar from the ground, which the hangar is actually, you know, a fair amount of block distance above. Yeah, it's cool. That is very, very cool. So anyway, let's take a look. Again, I probably missed something, areas in the ship. It's a pretty big ship for sure. So let's take a look at some numbers here. To start out with, we are size class 27, 58 forward, 29 strafing, 116 lift, 58 reverse, 58 down, has 70 fuel tanks, 50 oxygen tanks. More of a defensive weapon setup, you know, to shoot down the drones and stuff. Again, with the carrier type ship, I wouldn't expect it to be an offensive type of creation. 26 hour and 50-minute build time. Is going to use some estrium and zirconium. Nothing unusual there at all. 36 grow plots in it. CPU wise, it is, oh wow, check that out. I wasn't sure how this was going to come out. I, for some reason, thought it was going to be a little bit higher CPU than it is stock. It obviously has a lot of room for upgrades and quantum and auxiliary cores, but it's Core 9 stock at least. So yeah, not too bad. You can get this in fairly decently. There's nothing really prohibitive with that. I'll take a look at its stock shield. It is 12,225. Does have a lot of P menu options as well. I turned them all on, but yeah, some of them are pretty cool. All the different hangar doors and mechanisms like that. Let's take a look at your storage here. So it looks like very nicely labeled on the storage. Yeah, looks like we got some big ones in here, or at least this one here, 640K. Constructor out, 96. Trade goods. Fuels, another 320K there. Ore and scrap, 320. So quite a bit of storage, kind of set up in a lot of different cargo bays. Often above your stock 8K, of course. Some pretty big bays in there too. A couple 640s here, plus a lot of others. Yeah, it's very, very cool. Very, very cool ship there. And I know this goes with some other creations that the author made as well. And really cool, kind of like creating a own faction, and all these kind of go together with it. So cool name for a big carrier ship, Zeus as well. Yeah, very nice. And honestly, that was the last creation of today, and what an amazing amount of creations here. One last detail I forgot to look at a couple times now. I just want to take a look at this ship again and take a look at its stock shield. 45,475. Okay, so something I missed when I was looking at it the first time there. But yeah, wow, what a nice range of creations here. Got a very cool SV, some really cool starter-like ships. You know, a couple more. Yeah, like 3 different designs here. Very, very nice. All fairly low cost. You know, get you up in the game. They fluctuate a little bit in cost, but then you got this crazy miner here. Absolutely psycho asteroid miner. Does it all kind of thing, and then some. And then a great big old fleet carrier type of creation here, which is very cool as well. So anyway, awesome work, everyone. And what can I say? You all have yourself a great weekend, and really nice work done. And I will talk to you later.